Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry. I wasn't going to start the episode here at all, but then I came through the portal and, well, we seem to have a little friend just chilling here. I don't know if this is where you want to be, dude. I'm going to try and help you through the portal if you don't mind. Can you? There we go, much better, because I don't think the Nether looks like the most fox-friendly place in the world. In fact, it's the same colour as a fox, but just quite dangerous. And I feel like that's actually going to cause a lot of issues, that portal. So we might want to, in the future, try and make a fox-friendly portal that doesn't allow them through, because I've got a feeling I'm one day going to see a fox in the Nether, and then I'm going to panic and want to get it back into the overworld. And I don't really want to have to do that if it can be prevented. So anyway, I'm heading back to town because we need to work on a different project back at the cathedral, and yes guys, I'm going to take on the interior today. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be a big job. I'm going to get loads of resources from probably Rendog's shop at the moment, the wood shop, and once I've done that, then we shall be good, hopefully, to get started. Right, so let's get going. I've got 3 shulk boxes full of stuff that I think we're going to need. I'm going to be trying to make as much progress on this as I can today. We're actually not going to focus on the exterior. The exterior still needs a little bit of touches here and there. I actually want to add some leaves and some greenery and some actual trees around here as well, of course. But the exterior we'll save for another time. I really want to have like a bit of a courtyard area, stuff like that going on, and yeah. But there is a good thing about this whole place is that it might be inside and it might be all lit up, but we're not going to have the issue, hopefully anymore at least, with the lighting glitches, because we've been having big ones of those, especially at my base. If we saw that earlier, my whole base was like in darkness and stuff. But this one has enough light, I think, from outside. But 2, we have just updated to pre-release 1 of 1.14.2, and hopefully, at least the zoomer mentioned that shouldn't create any more dark spots. So we should be good in here to work, because I knew that working on this project would be quite risky with that glitch, because this whole place might just plunge into darkness, and that would be a bit of a pain in the butt to work in. So we're going to try and keep this place lit up as much as possible. I've just decided that actually that's not the best place for these. In fact, up here probably will be, because this is going to be the floor level. And yeah, so the plan is we are going to be building the floor up on this level. This is the plan we've done previously, having a room back there, having pews of seats either side, having another sort of runway or walkway here, and then having the altar area that side. That is the 3 plans we have already, and I think we're just going to get started on that. So if I've got myself some cobblestone, which I did remember to bring some, good. Now, did I bring myself? I didn't. I bring myself a crafting bench, but that's okay. We can easily make one of those. And I think what I'm going to do is just start off with the floor. So we're going to need that, and we're going to actually need spruce logs as well. So let's just make all of these into slabs to save ourselves a little bit of materials. And what we're going to do right now is just straight up. Oh, I've already fallen down. My bad. In fact, building it from down here might even be easier. We're going to straight up just do the main floor, which is going to basically be a load of cobblestone and then a load of spruce. So I'll come back to you guys when I've laid down quite the floor, and then we'll work on top of that to do the seats and the structure, and we need some pillars up in here as well. There's a lot to do in here, so I need to get on with it as soon as possible if I want to get a lot of it in today's video. So the majority of the floor is in. I thought while I was in the floor, I've sort of made a bit of a big mistake. What you should be doing first is the walls, because the walls are going to come out a little bit. And of course, there's no need, for me to go all the way to the very edges if the walls are going to be coming out by 1. So what's going to be happening with the walls is we'll probably have something like this in the corner rather than that block. Yeah, we'll have 2 there. And what we're going to be doing is sort of we're sort of trying to make the walls look less like this and more like this. I need to actually remove these. This was an idea that didn't work out. The idea was to sort of have some lighting coming through. There, you can't quite see it. Why does it? Okay, they must be underground. Oh my goodness, dude, I thought that was like an invisible spider then. It sounded like the spider was literally right next to me. Anyway, yeah, so the plan is to sort of just dig out the walls, make them look a little bit better. So we might even do something like this here, for example. I don't really know. I don't know what the plan is, basically, but I'm going to be basically using all of my stone resources I've ever got to basically do what I've done here a little bit more, and that's going to be quite boring. So I'll wind that forward past for you guys, because that's going to just take me a long while and be very unexciting. And then once I've done all that, then we can get to like the adding the stairs, the seats, the altar, and everything else is a little bit more exciting. Oh, and the pillars, of course. We'll add them afterwards. Right, one of the last big pillars here, just filling this in and moving it into the building a little bit more. What's nice about this kind of thing is that might be the outside world out there, but from the inside you're not going to be able to tell when you come in through the door that what I've done is just created like a false wall. Pardon the pun there. Yeah, so this place is starting to look a lot neater. Like, look at it, it's so much neater than it was previously. I'm trying to make sure I get all the way up to the top here, so let's make sure we place them the right way around as well. Sorry if it's dark, you can't really see as soon as you get up here. And usually up here, when it was nighttime, it was so noisy. I would tell that I was close to the ceiling right when you'd hear all the groans and moans and everything from all the mobs. But it's daytime now, so we don't get that. But yeah, look at this. It's looking very, very boring, but it's looking so much better with this. It just really makes a difference, you know. I could have probably made, you know, just all the walls, I guess, sort of mushroom blocks or something, right? But like that would have been just flat, boring walls. That would have been no good at all. But yes, this is where exactly I think where we're going to put the altar. And because I've got this nice little back area here that I haven't filled in with this, we're going to, I think, put elevators in this. I'm imagining an elevator in here and an elevator in here, an up and a down elevator with water. That's going to be a really, really nice subtle way to get up to perhaps whatever's going on top. I don't really know, but I do think we need a ceiling in here somewhere, and I'm imagining the ceiling sort of being about that height, perhaps a little bit lower depending on where the bottom of the red ceiling is. I think that bit there can be got rid of and it can be moved upwards a little bit, but basically that is probably the last thing we're going to do, the ceiling. So I guess now is time to add some seating. Okay, I've just marked out where these are going to go, so let's add the seating now. 5. I think we can go 5 along. I think if I did this, whoever's sitting here when this pillar's built, they're not going to be able to see anything, or at least further back they're definitely not going to be able to see anything. So yeah, let's remove that one. We'll only have them 5 wide. And then let's just get them going all the way to the front. Probably there's a good spot to stop. And let's see how this is going to look. What's really nice about this is it's so simple to add these. Because they're just like stairs, right? But they should give us a really good effect. We can even, if we wanted to, add armor stands. Or I guess Cuphead's having a bit of a lag issue or something. He's testing chat. It's always a good way to test if you're lagging or not. Yeah, so I think maybe back to like here, maybe even one more. I do want the nether portal to have sort of a big thing around it. I've been thinking actually the nether portal should have like some sort of netherrack coming out of it. As if it's sort of breaking through a little bit. Well, some progress has been made, and not only in here but also outside, which I'll show you guys in a second. But quickly, I wanted to build a bit of an altar here. Not an altar, yeah, an altar, sort of, I guess, because I had an idea of how to bring this in, right? I really want to make it go taller, so that, you know, even if you're at the very back, you know, you're not just looking straight down the aisle. You know, if you're here with someone's head in front of you, you're still going to be able to see someone because they're going to be raised up. So I think the plan here is to do something like this, where we sort of have everything up on this. So let's really quickly do something like this might work. We could do that sort of thing. That looks quite cool. Yeah. And then I think we're going to need to have, obviously, staircase. That'll work there. We'll do another one here. I might move these inwards one, because I don't know if I like the fact that they come out to there. Well, we can make that work. We can add these little bits here. And I think up top is where I think I want to bring back in the wood, because otherwise it's just going to merge into the walls a little bit. I think this is going to be the way to do it. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? And I think if we can, let's get some stairs and have the area where we want to go up to so we want to put the ways up in here. So let's actually make this go up a little bit at the back here. So let's add stairs here, just so that it's a little bit separate than this. And then I think we'll do this. And of course, that's where cell sand will be. That's where magma blocks will be. And I think we'll just put gates in front of those. So that'll work quite nicely. We can even put like little lanterns in this area, maybe some plant pots as well. That's quite nice. And then of course we need a lectern to sort of finish that little front bit off there. And of course we can add more detail later on. But yeah, we need one lectern. And I think this will be like the finishing touch. It's going to look really cool. We can put a little open book on that as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Dude, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Love it. Right, let me show you guys the outside bit that I've done recently. And we'll do it quickly before nighttime. Yeah, so this bit here, it didn't have any detail. It just had the windows and the bit around the windows. But now we have this little circle design. We have the stone brick design. It looks a lot more full up. It was so empty. And on either side, we've also done this bit here, which didn't have a window. It was just mushroom blocks all the way up. So I did that on a live stream where I've just fixed it all up. Now the exterior should be fully done. It's looking good. And the only thing I don't know what to do with is the roof. And also I really do want to add some sort of leaves or something dripping down. But I know for a fact that that's just the pure scale of this. That's going to probably not look so good. So I'll have to think on that and maybe even try it out later. But oh, we need some torches or something up here because otherwise we're going to get things spawning. So I think we didn't finish off the walls. So let's do those before we work our way up to the ceiling. So here we've got sort of the walls. So because I knew that I was going to leave the cathedral here just with nothing, I thought, you know what, I'll light up the windows so that at least when you fly by it might look okay. But yeah, we need to change that. It's not going to be a good look otherwise. So I think let's do another pattern similar to this with the stairs and the andesite. I think is a really good idea. So let's make some sort of pattern. And I want it to basically be a place where I can put a lantern so we can still have the light coming through. But also, we can put plant pots on there as well. That should work, hopefully. So let's do something like that here as well. Similar pattern. How does that look? That looks quite nice, actually. Yeah. That just adds more structure. We can add something up there as well. But that'll have to wait till we put the ceiling in because we don't know where the ceiling's going to hit on the wall. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And also while you guys are here, I actually went to go grab some black glass. And we'll just put these here for now because I don't have the blocks. But basically, I think this is going to be my plan for the water elevators. So it'll just be black glass all the way up because I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well. And that's sort of a good thing. I don't want you to be able to... I want this area here to be quite... Even though it's right in view of the altar. Like right behind. I don't want it to be quite subtle. And I think, yeah, as soon as that's a bit darker up there... In fact, we can maybe make that slabbed floor. No, because the water's going to be an issue. I don't know. I think that'll be quite subtle. We could make it brown glass. But I think black's going to work. So we'll install that as well. But again, we'll wait till the ceiling's on. Because it's going to have to go up to the top of the ceiling. And then basically the idea is I guess you're going to be walking on top of the ceiling. We may maybe have to add another layer of floor. But yeah, okay. That's going to work nicely. Right, let me finish off this bit. We'll finish off the glass and bring you guys back in. Oh, and also I probably need to add a wall here as well out of mushroom. So... let me do that as well. So now I have a whole bunch of sea lanterns from that. I can use them in the floor because I completely forgot. I was like, why does it look like there's no colour in here? That's because I haven't thought about the floor yet. Well, I thought about it. I just didn't actually do anything about it. So let's add one lighting there, one lighting there. Let's put one in the middle. Hopefully that's enough. But yeah, like, of course there's a red roof. So we're going to want... red floor as well, right? That's how that works, yeah. At least that's what my plan was, and I just didn't ever get around to it. So, red carpet it is, all the way down the middle. Gonna have it all the way down the sides as well, as long as the lighting's sort of... oh, you're gonna have to move out of the way, Mr. Parrot. So these parrots are in here. They are my parrots, but yeah, basically, I brought parrots through another portal, and they all came through the nether portal I imagined that they would come through. Except for these two. I found these two in here randomly, and somehow the portals, I don't know if this was a 1.14 bug or not, but basically, they had come through a different portal completely. I don't know how, maybe they flew to it in the nether hub, it's quite possible, but I don't know if that was the case. I think they just teleported through to somewhere different, which is really weird. Okay, so I'm up at a high level now. I'm trying to work out a ceiling. I'm doing it from here, which I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. But I'm trying to make something sort of curved that might work. So I'm thinking, let's go down one more here and then sort of do this sort of thing. It's a little bit difficult. I should have probably done this from the bottom upwards, but actually this sort of makes it a little bit easier because then I can stand on the ceiling and work. But it does mean that from down below I can't tell what this is looking like. So in fact we're going to head down in just a second. But yeah, this is what I imagined. Imagined it being sort of not only a semicircle but also sort of a bit of a dome-like thing. So let's put a torch there and let's fly down and see. Because whatever goes on this side will go on this side as well. Now ignore the dirt pillars. I still haven't got enough scaffolding. But quite like that. That's quite nice. Yeah, because that'll come down to the level that we want it to come down to. And then that's when we'll start the sort of oval shape. Yeah? Maybe? That's what I imagined. That was the shape I imagined. I was looking at my photos from cathedrals and that's sort of what they have a little bit. Sort of like domes. I don't know. We're trying to make it quite subtle. I don't really want it to be super obvious. There's no way I can make a painted ceiling in Minecraft. I'm sorry guys. Paintings can't go like item frames can, so we can't just fill the ceiling with paintings, which is a little bit disappointing, but maybe one day we'll be able to, but that day isn't today. So let's just get on with this, and I'll bring you guys back in when I've got the structure down. So the structure of the ceiling is looking good. We've got the sort of oval shape like I imagined, and the little archway there that we did earlier. And from down here, it's looking quite cool. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be subtle enough, but also we can add lighting. Like I think I do want lighting there and maybe a couple of lights in the middle. In fact, we might even hang down from the middle there some sort of chandelier or something. We can use lanterns now, hanging from walls. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do there. But yeah, I need to actually figure out this bit. The reason I haven't done the same as over there, over this side, is because I think that there's enough room there exactly for that. But because I've got this sort of through room here, which sort of this area here, which I've done, which by the way, love that. I think this looks great. Yeah, I think that is exactly the same as what's behind this wall. Yeah, obviously I haven't done this room yet, wall-wise, but yeah, it's exactly the same thing. So I think we want to maybe put a little window in there, or even keep it open, but I think put a window in would look good. And have it so this window, that window, and the window through there match. So I think I want this big tube to sort of like work, so that basically what I can do is from this level up, we can have like a different room. We can have like a ladder or something back here, or even have access via the way up there, round to in here, and have a little room up in the ceiling. And that can be really, really cool. But this whole thing is really difficult at the moment. I'm enjoying the ceiling, but also the ceiling is taking a long time to work out and to plan out, even though it is literally just stone brick we're going to be using for this. It is becoming a little bit of a faff. So I think my plan is now here to... Oh, have I really run out of stone bricks again? That's because I haven't made stone into them. My bad. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to make this area in the middle here sort of go up, similar to that. And I think that area up there, that might be the floor of this top part. But this is going to be a whole nother project, this top part above the ceiling. And any sort of area we do underneath the floor as well, some sort of crypt. We will have to do that another time. And in fact, I don't really fancy doing a crypt at this point at all in my life. As much as it's a fun thing to make, oh my goodness, I don't really fancy the whole digging out underneath here and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep this roof as simple as possible because I don't really want it to take away from the rest of the design. But yeah, it does need to look like a little bit more exciting than that, because that up there is an actual monstrosity from down here at least. So I said I was enjoying the ceiling. I'm now fed up with it. There's so many little bits that aren't quite right yet and I need to get them correct. But generally it's looking okay and it's looking so much better than just having an open ceiling. But I like that it's dark up there. You know, it's one of those things you always sort of forget. You always think that, oh, you know, I need to decorate the ceiling. Sometimes the ceiling just dark and with very little detail looks really good. And, you know, getting the shape right perhaps. Or even just a flat ceiling when you keep it dark. That works too. So I like to sort of mess around with the darkness now and again. Right, so I'm coming over here. Ooh, to buy. I wanted to buy some bamboo, but this is, I believe, the crossbow shop. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wasn't sure what this was. I saw this half made and I was like, what on earth has Scar been up to? But yeah, you know, he's got the crossbow on the very top of it. Oh man, like, yes, Scar. This is so good. Love this. Love, love, love this. With this as well. Oh, and he's been enchanting them as... Oh my goodness, okay. Super weapon coming soon. Ooh, I need... What was this? Vex attack rockets? Rocklets? Combo, okay. Cool, we'll have to maybe buy a crossbow from Scar then at some point, because I haven't actually... Well, I've got one, but I haven't enchanted it. So yeah, where is the bamboo shop? Is it... I'm hoping it's here, not in the new area. Surely there's just a big giant bamboo somewhere or something. Like, where is this bamboo shop? Maybe I'll have to check in with Impulse, but I know that he made it somewhere. I'm hoping it's in this area. If it's not, we'll have to do with whatever we've got at my base, which I don't think is any amount of bamboo, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, well, it took me all of 2 seconds to figure out, okay, it's in the mall. I checked our messages, and of course it says it's in the mall. Of course it's in the mall. Why would it be anywhere else? My bad. Yeah, so let's go into the mall, which, oh, the lighting glitch has been fixed here, which is beautiful. Last time I recorded here, it was awful. I believe it's down the purple one. Oh, that looks nice. Yes, Impulse. Welcome to Bamboos with 1 stack for 1 diamond. 1 stack for 2 diamond. Oh, scaffolding! Cheap scaffolding. Love it. Right, where's there in a chest? I'm going to borrow this. Let's get some diamonds out. I'm running low on diamonds again, though, dudes. And that's not going to be helped by the fact that you can now get black dye in other ways. Right, 1 stack for 2 diamonds. So let's buy 2 stacks for 4 diamonds for now. And then that should do us okay, I think. We might need another few, but like I say, I want to get some more diamonds first. Right, let's see if we can get out of here without dying. That's a good job. The lighting glitches are plaguing us again. Look at it. Oh, why? Why right there? That's so random. Such a random spot. Is it happening in here? Are we good? I think we're okay here. Oh, I missed that bit there. My bad. I've been working over here, as you can tell. Look at my bamboo structures. Aren't they amazing? It's getting used to... I'm trying to get used to placing them. But what's really, really nice about the bamboo is that they work great for this. And then when you want to extend a bit further, you only need like a few blocks or something to get somewhere. Just use a bit of dirt. It's actually really nice having the scaffolding and then being like, oh, now I can use dirt to get where I want. So it's nice to mix it up a little bit, I think. People are probably going to be like, oh, she should just be using scaffolding. But, like, I like the two together. I think they work really well. But, yeah, as you can see, yeah, I was like, oh, I want to go just a little bit taller. And then I did. It's kind of nice. And you can put torches on it as well, which is really great as well. Love it. Love it. Love it a lot. It's a lot of good stuff going on. But anyway, yeah, I'm just fiddling around with this last room here. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up that, yeah, the next clip's probably going to be the last one because I'm running out of time, and also I've just been working on this an awful lot. I'm going to try and just do a little bit of detail here, a little bit of detail there, and at least get that done. I also really, really want to add some stuff around the nether portal. So next clip will be the final thing, and then I'll come back here another day to work on the ceiling, the water stuff, because I haven't figured that out yet. And yeah, as long as we get this to a state where we're sort of happy with it, I think what I'll do is my next video I'll show you when this is done completely. I will bring you back in with a video just showing it off and touring it and showing you what we've got here. But anyway, let me get this finished up, and yeah, I'm excited to have this cathedral looking way better than it did previously, which is, yeah, it's looking definitely a lot better. And the darkness strikes again. Oh, I thought my cathedral was fine. I thought my cathedral would be fine. Nothing would happen to it. It would be great. I've got this little patch here, which I thought was just the sheer, you know, as far as it was going to go. As long as the inside... Is that darkness or is that just dark ceiling? I can't tell anymore now. I can't tell. That seems darker than that and I don't know why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No one freak out. It's all good. Just the darkness is swallowing the cathedral. I'm sure that isn't any sort of bad omen for Hermitcraft or anything. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so I've got myself, some campfires, because what I've noticed is that you can put them underneath one block and the smoke will go all the way through. You can also put hay bales on them. And basically what will happen is the smoke signal will go further, so I might do that with one of these, but I don't have any hay bales on me right now, and I want to finish up the video for today. So, and also fire tickers off, by the way, for anyone that's like, you're saying fire to the church, False. It's okay, fire tickers off. That's the only reason why I'm going to bring fire into this. I wouldn't otherwise. It would be really weird. Let's put a fire there. I am still not fireproof though, so I don't know why I'm like standing on stuff. Right, let's put this here instead, and let's put one over this way as well if we can. Up there perhaps. Yeah, that looks sweet. Okay, that looks really good. I like that a lot. So that is as far as we're going to get done today. I didn't finish up all the little details that I want to, but for the most part, with where this looked at the beginning of today's episode, this is great. Oh, we've actually got a lot done. I know it doesn't look like an awful lot, it's very boring, but my goodness, we've got a lot done. Look at that ceiling. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.